Hello, welcome to this remake of tutorial 13. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a calculator program, and hopefully this time the video will record correctly, as we've had some problems with the last version of it. So sorry I've been away for so long. I know I haven't made tutorials in quite a while. I have been working on an iPhone and iPad game that's coming out soon. That's the reason why I've been so busy recently. So thanks for being patient. In this tutorial, like I said, we're going to show you how to create this calculator program. Now I've already part 1 was working fine. Unfortunately I don't have the source code anymore, so I'm going to have to do this all over again, so from scratch. So go ahead, so create a new project, and in this project it's going to be a Windows Form application. And yet again my computer's running slow. So Windows Form application, and I have not even bothered naming it, but please feel free to call it calculator or whatever you want. Slow computer. Yes. Right. So what it's doing now is creating all the files that we need. I'm sure you already know that. And it's creating the forms that we need. So hopefully, right, here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is just a little bit of fine-tuning the graphical user interface. So we'll click on this, and we're going to change the text to calculator. We're going to change the start position to center screen, and we're also going to change the form border style to fixed 3D, and there's going to be no maximize box. There we go. Okay, so now we're ready to start coding. I'm also going to change the color of the background. Now I wouldn't usually recommend changing the background color, and if you are, always stick within the colors of the system tab, mainly because they aren't too bright or they aren't vibrant. Okay, that is even pushing the limit slightly probably. Don't make bright red windows or bright pink or something like that there, which is a common thing whenever you're beginning out programming, because you think, oh, pretty colors will make my program stand out. But if you think about it, when have you ever seen a professional program with, you know, colors like that? So stick to the colors in the system window generally, and you shouldn't go too far wrong. So like I said, we've created our window now, and we're going to first of all drag in a text box, and just size it to the size you would like. I don't know how wide my window is going to be, so I am just guessing at the minute. Then we're going to add 10 buttons to start off with, and these are for our numbers. So obviously we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's not it. Text, that's it. So start off with 0, and I'm going to resize the button slightly. Okay, and let's copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I count that one? I don't know. Anywho, 0 usually starts down here, so move that one up. Sorry, I know this is tedious and boring to watch, but and yet again, even in the remake of this tutorial, I still have too many buttons, but I'll need them anyway. So okay, we've created our buttons, and I'm going to just name these the numbers. I'll be as quick as I can here. Last time I stopped the video, but I don't want anything to go wrong with this recording, because I don't want to have to record this one again. By the way, I will be making some new tutorials pretty soon for C#. We're going to move on to things such as recursion and I don't know, maybe some other things like that there, that will help you code your programs better and more efficiently. But for the time being, I'm also going to create some tutorials on creating full programs, because I've had a few suggestions saying that you want to learn how to create programs such as like this calculator, for example. So I will do that for you. Right, so we've got our numbers and our equals sign at the bottom. So now we're just going to need to add our add, subtract, take away, divide. Okay, so we have 4 mathematical operators. They're going to go down there. Okay, so now I know the size, I can start scaling this down, and I'm going to move these all down slightly. That'll do there, and then resize the window. Okay, and then change this, so this is going to be add, subtract, multiply, and I could go searching for a divide symbol, but I can't be bothered, so it's going to be that. Alright, so now we've created our form as such. Now what you probably should do is you probably should go and name each one of your buttons, so as you can identify which one it is. I can't be bothered, so I'm not going to do that. It's bad practice, I know, but it's 12 at night and I'm tired. So yeah, what you're going to do is, hang on, I just need to check how long I've been recording for. 6 minutes. Oh, sweet. So first of all, I'm just going to double click on the 0 button. Okay, now I haven't named it here, I'm lazy, I know, but what we're going to do is we're going to do text box 1 dot text equals text box 1 dot text plus, and that will be a 0. Okay. Oh. So let me explain what this does. First of all, this is text box 1 dot text. This will set the text in this text box, which happens to be called, you guessed it, text box 1. So this is what sets it. Now what we're setting it to is we're setting it equal to the contents of it, and then add a 0 onto the end, pretty much. Simple as that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the 1 then, and I'm just going to copy this. 2, 3. Sorry, I know this is really boring stuff to watch, but it'll help you follow along, I suppose. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so now we've got our main code done. Sorry, I'm just going to take a time. I would love to fit this into one tutorial, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So in the next tutorial, we're going to start working on the mathematical operators such as add, subtract, divide, multiply, and how to calculate and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, and please check out my remake of tutorial 14 next of all. See you then.